After 20 long years, I finally swallowed my pride and sat through the 2004 horror flick House of Wax. My name is Jimbo Lewis, and you're watching Scream Stream, where I delve into the depth of horror cinema one scream at a time. House of Wax was written by Charles Belden, Chad Hayes, Carrie W. Hayes, and directed by Juan Collet-Serra, I hope I pronounced that right. And it stars Chad Michael Murray, Alicia Cuthbert, Jared Padalecki, Robert Richard, Brian Van Holt, and John Abrams, with an appearance by Paris Hilton. For a brief plot synopsis, 6 friends are on their way to a football game. They decide to camp out for the night, and the next day the friends find that they're having car troubles. Of course. So 2 of their friends accept a stranger's ride into a small town named Ambrose. Except something is not quite right in this town. Believe it or not, this is my first time seeing this film. When it was first released, I didn't take it seriously at all, probably because of Paris Hilton. I mean, let's be honest, who really took her seriously back in the day? But I have to admit, her acting was pretty good here. Even though she didn't have many lines, she really surprised me. The rest of the cast delivered solid performances as well. I was genuinely impressed. The story was not only interesting, but also surprisingly suspenseful. I went into this movie expecting something hokey and dripping with cheese, but man was I wrong. This movie had me on the edge of my seat. One of the standout elements for me was the practical effects, especially in the last act. They were absolutely phenomenal. I can't even begin to imagine the level of coordination and effort it went into making that sequence work. If you've seen the film, you know what I'm talking about. It was a visual treat. My biggest takeaway from this movie is that I missed out for 20 years because I assumed it would suck just because Paris Hilton was in it. Shame on me for that. If you've been avoiding House of Wax for the same reason, I highly recommend giving it a shot. You might just be as pleasantly surprised as I was. My name is Jimbo Lewis. You've been watching Scream Stream, and remember, if it was real, the cameraman would be dead too. Good night.